Thank you for listening to the Data is My Science podcast, the show that makes data your passion, with your host, Dapper Data.
What's up, y'all? You listen to the Data is My Science podcast, the show that makes data your passion, with your host, Dapper Data, as usual. Today I got a special guest. I'll get to that in a little bit, but first I want to talk about something, right? I want to talk about Roblox. I mean, let's really talk about how serious Roblox is. I got two kids. If you don't got no kids, and maybe you don't know about it, but I got two boys, right? One of them's 3, so he's not ready for that yet. But the other one is 10 years old. His name is Bobby, aka B3. That's the special guest you about to have on here. You can see him if you're on YouTube right now. You'll be able to see him. But this dude is what you call, us adult people call infatuated, right, with Roblox, right? In kitty terms, this dude is excited. He's all in. That's all he cares about. That's all this dude plays after school, during lunchtime. That's his thing, Roblox. We're gonna talk a little bit about that, right? And we're gonna talk about the data that goes behind it. This dude Bobby B3 is going to tell you a little bit about the data behind Roblox. So without further ado, I want to introduce to you my son, right? My firstborn, B3, also known as Bobby. This dude, he's 10 years old, right? And tell him a little about yourself, man. What's your whole name? Huh?
My whole name is Bobby Ray Rountree.
Okay. What's your nickname?
B3.
B3. Why they call you B3?
Because I'm the third Bobby.
Oh man, you got me, you got my dad, you got you. All right. You gonna name your kid B4? No. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about it. All right. So what school you go to?
I go to Imagine Morningside.
Okay. You gonna look at the camera a little bit? Say what's up to everybody. Hey. Right now, he probably playing Roblox right now, man. Getting this thing set up so that when we ask these right questions, and stuff, he'll be able to answer some of those questions. But yeah. So I did a little bit of I did a little bit of like analysis on this, right? I did some research on Roblox. And when I did research on Roblox, right, I found that, and man, look, you in the podcast, man. Don't be focused on Roblox,
I'm
man.
trying to find the game.
Okay, what game you gonna show him that later?
Yeah.
Okay, well find it and you can show it to him when it's time, but you better be showing it to him. Don't be messing up my podcast and stuff. But anyway, so we got, what I found was that 64 million people play Roblox daily, monthly. It was monthly at one point, probably about 3 or 4 years ago, but it's been around since 2006. That's before you were born, man. Roblox was here before you were born, about 4 years before you were born, because 2010 is 4 years ago. I mean, before 2010, 2006, 4 years, yeah. So making sure my math is still legit. But yeah, so that was about 4 years. 4 years before you were born. And you came in. Do you think you are a champion in Roblox?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna see. All right, but you got to tell me all the knowledge that you have and all the skills you have on that. Go ahead and so so I said 64 million people play it monthly, right? That's dope, right? Because everybody's playing it. It was started in 2006, um, and and like, one of the things that I'm seeing, the two things I like this year, that the IPO, right? For, if you're into stocks, you understand the IPO is coming out for Roblox this year. And if you're a parent, then you know what that means. Okay? That means you can make money off your kids playing these Roblox games. Okay, so make that money. That's all I'm saying. All right. The other thing is that it's free. I mean, this game is free to sign up, and your kid is occupied, right? And so to me, that's important, right? You know, it's free to sign up, and you can make money off of it later on and stuff. A lot of kids are out there playing Roblox. Aren't they doing like Roblox YouTube games and stuff?
Yeah.
They don't Roblox. Bobby is B3 is always on YouTube watching other people play Roblox, right? So he can get better at it, right? Okay, so that's all cool, but one thing, so it hit me really hard that this dude B3 is so into Roblox, right? When I asked him this one question a few weeks ago, I said, "Hey, if I could give you $1 million, right, or I can give you 100 Robux, right?" Now, if y'all don't know what Robux is, explain Robux, Bobby. What's Robux? Talking to the mic.
Robux is it's like money, but on Roblox, so you can like make your character how you want it to be.
So you use Robux to make your character the way that you want it, right? So what kind of things can you add to it? So like clothes, what?
You can get clothes. You can get T-shirts, pants, UGC.
UGC, what's that?
UGC items like you can put on your shoulders.
Your
You can put on
shoulder?
your head like a helmet.
Okay, cool. So when you do all that, you also can make your dude real swole, right?
Yeah.
Is that
And
from
you can-
Robux?
Yeah, and you
Okay.
can do animations.
Oh
and,
man.
and ninja animations.
I mean, I seen this dude walking around on the game one time, looking like he was about 500 pounds, swole up top, all bench press, no leg work, no squats, just all bench press because he was swole up top. But anyway, so I asked the dude, I said, "Hey, look, would you choose $1 million or 100 Robux?" You know what this dude told me? This guy said, B3, my son, right, said, "Well, Dad, 100 Robux can get you something, something, something."
But I didn't.
What'd you
I
say?
said $1 million can get you a lot of Robux.
Oh, $1 million can get you a lot of Robux.
Mhm.
So you would use your $1 million
Not
to
all
buy
of
more
it.
Robux?
Not all of it.
How many of your $1 million would you use to buy Robux?
Like 300,000.
What?
Not dollars, just to get Robux.
You would get
300,000.
300,000 Robux?
Yeah.
You know how many that will get you?
And stuff.
Well, how much is 100 Robux? Is that $9.99?
Well, you can't just get you can't get just 100.
100 Robux?
So 99 cent is 80 Robux.
Oh, 99 cents. 80. So 80 Robux for 99 cents. So you do the math, ladies and gentlemen. If I had Alexa here, I make Alexa do the math, but I don't want to do it.
And $4.99, which is $5, is 400 Robux.
So $5 is 400 Robux.
Mhm.
Jeez.
$9 is 800.
So you're talking about $300,000
$10.
Robux you would get. I mean, okay. Hey, you do what you want with your money. I'm just saying. We gotta talk about that later. That's a whole nother episode. All right, y'all. But anyways, let's get into it. All right, so we came here to talk a little bit about Robux, right? Not Robux per se, but we're talking about the Roblox thing, right? Bobby loves Roblox. I'm like, shoot, I need to invest in it more. I need to know a little bit about it, but I need to know the data behind it, right? Well, Bobby needs to know. I need to know if this dude loves it this much, right? That he understands Robux so much that I'm going to invest in it when the IPO comes out. That's what I really want to do. That's my goal, right? So I had a couple questions that I want to ask you, right? Okay, so you got, like, tell me about how you decide. So you say we were talking about this before, you have games, right? You have games that people invite you to, or you can go get into a game and things like that. How do you know which game that you want to go to in Roblox?
So I just Roblox, and I I make 2 decisions.
Okay, so you're making decisions, right? What are your 2 decisions?
If so, there's a limit to. So if you're friends in a game, you can join them. Like you just add them,
Okay.
and then when if their game is full, you can if the game is full, you cannot join their game.
Okay.
So my decision if their game is not full, I would join them, and if their game is full, I couldn't join them, so I would just choose a different decision.
Okay. So you got decisions that you're trying to make, right?
Mhm.
And you're using it. So if you see like 10 people that you know in one game, and then you look at another game and you're like, man, it's 5 people in that. Which one would you go to?
Happy.
The 5 people?
Mhm.
So you like to go to the game that has less people that you know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But also, if you have premium in Roblox.
Oh, premium, that's a whole nother level? Okay, so what does
So
that
if
do?
you have premium
Huh?
each month, like so if you get a different premium, and the one that you buy, you're gonna get uh 1,400 each month. Cause
Robux?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then so if you have premium, you can trade. You can trade items.
Okay.
And if you have a group on Roblox.
Well, wait. So how does that help you out with what game you decide to join? Or does it?
Well, I can't use premium anymore.
Okay, so
I have it, but
so let's get refocused, right? Let's talk about what makes you decide to say I want to go with this game versus that game. Right? And you said that it depends on who's joining, right, in the game. If you got your friends going to one game, right, you're looking at the data, you look at it, you got a game of like 100 people, right? So you got one game that you go to that has 100 people, and then you have another game that you see that only got 50 people, right? But in the game that got 100 people, no, let's make it easier. You got 2 games, both of them got 100 people, right? 10 of your friends are in one, and then 5 of your friends in the other game. Okay? You're going to go with the one that has less friends or the one that got more friends?
So if I had their numbers, I would call the one that had more. So because then, like, if the game isn't full, yes.
So if the game isn't full, so that's a factor in there. So that's a data point. That's what we call data point. So that's something that's a deciding factor. If the game isn't full, if the game is full, you're not gonna go to it anyways, right?
No, I can't.
You can't, right? Even if you want to. So you're like, all right, game full, I can't go to this anyways. But if the game is not full, right, and you have to decide, what's the next thing you think about? Like,
I will probably make my own game.
you make your own game?
Yeah, you can make your own game, but you have to be on PC or Windows.
Oh, so now you like, man, look, game is not full, but I want to make my own game. You invite other people to the game.
And then if you get 1,000 people in your game, you're gonna get a Roblox badge.
You get a, have you ever had 1,000 people in your game?
No, I mean like I haven't created the game yet.
You haven't created one?
No,
What?
I can't. I don't have a PC or Windows.
Yeah, you do. You got your laptop.
PC.
Personal computer is a PC.
No, I can't still do it.
We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. Okay.
It didn't work on my computer. It said
So-
PC or Windows.
So what makes you know if one game is better than other? What if you got? What if you have like?
If I'm better at that game.
Oh. So there's some games you already know that you're better at.
Yes.
So if you're better at that game, are you gonna try to go to that one, or are you gonna try to go to one that might be a little bit more challenging?
If I already completed the game I'm already good at, I will go to the game to get better better at it.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. So that's what makes you go to one game or another. Okay. So what makes an event, right? We talked about events earlier. What makes an event better than the other event?
Because after the event is over,
Mm-hmm.
you can't go into that game.
Mm-hmm.
Because since there's only 3 events that are open, it's a new one that's a Wonder Woman event.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Ready Player 2.
So what does that mean?
Like you can get items. You can get items for doing the challenges.
Okay. Okay.
I've earned a 1.
Okay. Okay. So you were telling me something about swords, right? The more swords you have, and something that lets you know you're really good at that, right?
Hmm?
Then you say something like, if you got swords at a game, then that lets you know you're really good at it.
Like if you have a lot of ranks
Uh-huh.
or like badges in that game, or a
Ah,
lot.
if you have a lot of badges in that game, okay. So if you have a lot of badges in the game, so show people something that you have a lot of badges in, and show them up on the camera.
Those like a free badge game. That's the one I got 1,000 in
Show that, show that.
the
So
game.
yeah, whatever the badges are, you're gonna be able to see the badges.
Okay.
So, so when you have those badges there, right, and you're like, man, I got all these badges in this game. Do you keep playing, or is that gonna help you decide to not? Well, I'll let you find that. All right. So you go and find the badges, right? I'm gonna talk to the audience. All right. So y'all listen up. What I'm trying to show is that there are many, many factors in making a decision for a kid in Roblox, and it's all about the data. Okay, it's like the historical data that's there, right? The stuff that you collected over time, your badges and things like that. From what I've understood and what I've learned from my son from V3 is that you have, when you get these badges, and you have it in one game, that lets you know that you are an authoritative person, authoritative figure. You are legit. You killing it, right? They check badges and all that stuff, and that makes you make better decisions as to whether you want to go to that game, whether you want to go to another game. Also, if you got your friends in one versus the other, you may want to say, hey, look, I'm gonna go to one of my friends or not. You found it?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, show them.
I got the badges.
Uh-huh.
All the badges in. It's confusing.
You good?
In this game.
Uh-huh. Okay.
This is complete the walk. It's
How many badges is that? That's 1,000 badges?
Yeah.
Is that a lot?
Yes.
Okay. Because I don't know. I mean,
these down here,
1,000,000 might be a lot, and you might be like 1,000.
you have
That
to
ain't kind of not good.
collect these people.
Okay.
These people, and
Uh-huh.
a lot more.
So yeah, collect some people.
I'm not gonna show one of them.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, man. Nobody want to see all them badges and stuff. Oh man. So you spend all this time, right? Let's talk about the amount of time kids spend on Roblox. Okay. And this goes back to like, practice makes perfect. Okay. The amount of time you spend, right? Certain hours in the day, things like that, makes you better and stuff. And so, you're spending like probably about, let's say about 4 hours a day, about on Roblox. Okay. 4 times 7, what's that? Like 20, 28 hours, okay, a week on Roblox. Okay. I'm sure you on there. Let's see, let's do the math. 4 times 7, 28 hours a day. Let's just say 4 times 365 times 365. Okay. 1,460 hours that you could spend on that. It's probably well over. I don't know. It's some amount of hours that's out there that talks about the amount of hours you spend to become really good at something or specialize in something. So anyway, all right, let's focus up. So if you take that and you apply it to anything else, you'd be great. Okay, but there's so many things, right, Bobby? You focusing? You looking? You paying attention? What we doing? Okay. There's so many things, right? This dude asked me to be on the podcast, right? He up here looking on his phone and all that stuff. But anyway, so all right. So now that we talk about, the amount of time that you can spend on this, right? Do you think that if you spend the same amount of time on anything else, you'd be really good at it?
Yes.
Yes. Right? Anything you want. So that's how you know, right? He's sitting here getting 1,000 Roblox. Okay? I mean not Roblox. What was it?
Badges.
1,000 badges. Okay, 1,000 badges, killing in the game. This dude is that like is there certain levels? Like you got master, you got
Yeah.
any level? Are you a master?
Yeah.
You gotta check to see if you're a master. Yeah, keep them on track, That's why I was like, you gotta
One of my
focus.
friends,
Are you a master?
I'm past for a master.
You passed. What's the next level?
Wait, let me see. I passed master in a lot of levels.
Okay. I'm sitting here trying to ask him about a master, and the next level he pulling a hangnail. Kids.
My next rank is Santa.
Santa. So that's the next. Is that the next level after master, or is there?
I can buy it right now.
You can buy it.
Yeah.
So you gotta buy it. Ladies and gentlemen,
You
we
need
talking
coins.
about buying the next level. This is similar to buying followers and stuff out there on Instagram. Don't do it, y'all. Okay, earn it.
No, I just earned it.
You earned it,
Yeah,
or did you buy it?
You have to keep getting coins right here.
Okay, if you earned it, you get the coin. You gotta do that's different. But if you buy it though, or do you have to like earn it to buy it?
You have to earn it to buy it.
Ah, okay. So I my bad, y'all. I digress. Okay, that's my bad. But all right, cool. So look, focus up again. Focus up again. Okay. So listen, y'all. Definitely get that IPO. Right. I'm not vouching for too many things, out here when I get into stocks. I don't really get into stocks like that. I'm all about like sure things, kind of. But Roblox. Okay, that's something that I am definitely all about. All right, these kids. If you ask your kid, would they get? What would they do? Would they get $1 million, or would they get 100 Robux? And see what they say. And with that question, with that response, okay, that should let you know how much you should invest in that Robux. Okay, every Christmas time come around, birthday come around, man, what you want? You want Robux? Don't you want Robux?
Yeah.
I don't even know how impactful that can be. It has to be some limit, but I don't know.
And then I wondered the VR.
A VR is that? What's that like the virtual reality?
reality.
Oh, okay. That sounds cool. Yeah, it's cool. So, is there anything that you want to say to the audience out there about Roblox?
No.
No, you don't want all the kids to know something, what they need to do, or something like that. You got 64 million people that play it monthly, right? That's back in like what I say 2015 or something. And so it's probably way more than that. You gotta give them some advice. You're like saying you're about to be Santa, or you Santa now. You gotta tell them how can they get to the next level. What decisions do they have to make? What data do they gotta look at? They look at how many scores they get. What they need to look at. What do they need to look at or do to get to the level that you're at?
You have to keep grinding.
Keep grinding. Okay. You try to use the word grinding. I see. So what does that mean? Play hard every chance you get.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but what do they have to do to get to the next level? Do they have to like? I mean, okay, I heard grinding, so that's cool. But what about do they need to look at specific games to get better or something, or do they need to look at maybe specific characters or
Oh,
something?
if you go into a game and it
Uh-huh.
says codes or code somewhere,
Mhm.
you can go on YouTube and use resources there. Like search it up.
Mm.
Codes for a specific game.
Can you say it? Say it a little louder. Speak up.
I said codes for a specific game.
Okay. So what do the codes do again?
They give you like strength or coins or gems.
Mm. So listen, y'all. The more strength, the more coins you get, the more gems you get, the better you are, right?
Mhm.
And so
Oh, and you can get on leaderboards if you play the game like
get on what?
leaderboards, like the worldwide leaderboards.
Oh, are you on the leaderboard?
No,
Not yet.
I'm trying to.
Okay. Okay.
I'm on one, but I'm on one.
So they have goals. Okay. They have specific goals that they're trying to do and trying to accomplish to get better and stuff. It's just like everyday life. Okay. So, all right. So, anyways, this is a short podcast. As like I mentioned in one of my other ones, I'm trying to do a lot of these shorter podcasts just to have a little bit more fun with it. About 15 minutes, 20 minutes, things like that, maybe 30 or something. Just to really um, give a little bit of information on like a specific topic, but just a little bit, right? Not too deep and everything. And so as you can see, many people use data, right, to make better decisions. One being Roblox. Kids use it, right? Amongst other things, they use for trick or treating and stuff. They make decisions based off of like data to be able to like figure out um, like what's the best candy and all that stuff that they want to get this year for trick or treating and things like that. But outside of that, they use it for things like Roblox and what is it, Fortnite and all these different games. What was another game you play with your cousin?
Among Us.
Among Us. Yeah. So those type of things. All right.
Oh, and if you go to YouTube lives with like Roblox and
Mhm.
stuff, like say Tofu, the YouTuber Tofu, uh, he does giveaways.
Oh, he does
Roblox
giveaway.
iPhone. If you're in his group, he's gonna he can give out like 10,000 Robux, 5,000.
Okay. 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 All right. Cool.
Or like
You gonna
items.
give some Robux away one day?
Yeah, one day.
One day.
Mhm.
Okay.
When I have like
A lot of them. How many you
like
gonna get to start
yeah,
giving away?
because some games they do giveaways or
Mhm.
like when they reach YouTuber goals or like game goals.
Mhm. When they give away
Mhm.
some gift. Okay. Cool. Cool. You'll be there,
One
right?
day.
All right. So, thank you for listening to the Data is My Science podcast, the show that makes data your passion, with your host Dapper Data and his young king. Right? Who's this?
V3.
B3. All right. We had a little bit of fun today just for the kids. This is for the adults too. People um, play Roblox out there, Roblox, whatever. So, all right. Talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Data is My Science podcast, the show that makes data your passion, with your host, Dapper Data.